Howdy ho, everybody. I am Donut. This is my fiance.
Thermites.
I've seen South Park. I've seen 20-something.
I'm watching it blinds.
This is a Black Lives Matter and All Cops Are Bastards supporting channel. If that makes you uncomfortable, you can go the fuck home. This is Season 4, Episode 13. We just watched 12, right?
Yeah.
This is 13, Helen Keller, the musical.
Okay.
Any predictions?
I guess it's Helen Keller the musical?
Yeah, I mean, what more can you say? Alright, let's watch it.
Yeah. Oh my god, that was perfect.
What would you rate that episode?
Oh boy. 8 out of 10.
Okay, I would give this one a 10 out of 10.
Okay.
I absolutely... Well, I would maybe get 9.5 out of 10. Well, I don't know. I feel like the only part that I don't know what they were trying to do was I think the same one that you understand what I'm thinking. Where we have all like the sad moments and then it goes almost like it's going into a commercial sort of thing. But then it just sort of trails off there as well.
Yeah.
Like... It could have worked if they kept it serious or if they had done it more as a joke.
Right.
But I feel like they just kind of like hinted at the vague idea of the direction of a joke.
We had some build up.
Yeah. But yeah, I everything else. So yeah, I don't know if I give it a 10, 9.5 out of 10. But,
yeah, fair.
Yeah. Favorite joke of the episode?
It might be the introduction of the fancy turkey.
Oh, that is, yeah, that's a good one. I think mine has to be Cartman, the trying to get into the mind of Helen Keller, so he blocks out all the senses.
Oh, yeah.
And then, what'd you say? Yeah, just normal stuff when I close my eyes.
That one was really good.
Very strong. I love how, wholesome this episode is. Like, they've always said that they wanted to have their holiday episodes be a holiday episode, like be an actual good, like they said with Christmas episodes before.
Right.
But the Thanksgiving ones as well. The Starving Marvin ones are usually what we get for Thanksgiving. This one, I feel like is how do you feel about not getting a Starving Marvin one and instead getting this?
I think this is fine. Like, it's cool that we're, exploring the school a little more. This is, like, I don't know if we'll continue to do, like, a split between the kindergartners and the fourth graders, like, later on. Yeah. But right now, for this specific period in time, I'm glad they took advantage of it.
Yeah. Yeah, I really like them switching it up, and I loved the plot that they did here. Definitely a lot better than the B plot of the original Starving Marvin episode.
Yeah.
That was just terrible. But, yeah, I like how straight and how wholesome they played it with a lot of the stuff in the episode. Just in general. Like the Timmy and Gobbles in the bed scene, really sweet. And just so much, there's not really much of a joke. It's just, playing it straight out as a
like the
movie.
The general premise of it is pretty absurd, but that's about it.
Yeah. I mean, I it's a unique holiday special in of of itself. I feel like most of the time when you get the misfit, sort of like broken, like broken toys or like just like messed up thing, whatever, whether it be a real, animal like a turkey or a fictional thing or whatever. Yeah, most of the time you get that. I feel like it is the everyone else learning to accept them, whereas this was nice to have like two characters like that, just having their own B plot away from everybody else.
Yeah,
that was really nice. And yeah, I mean, I am a huge fan of Timmy, so I always love Timmy episode.
It was a fantastic one.
Timmy's such a wholesome character.
I also do appreciate, like, that this was a school plot that you can't really do, like, you can do a general, like, hey, we're doing the musical for, X holiday.
Yeah.
But I rarely ever see anything do it for Thanksgiving. I mean,
true.
Like, sometimes it's the, like, a general, like, hey, let's reenact the Pilgrims thing, which I guess we got at the very end.
Yeah, it's very rarely a musical sort of thing at all.
It's usually just this is just the thing.
Yeah. But yeah, that is true. Like, yeah, it is, a lot of aspects of this are very unique. I think also, just the Helen Keller, what is it? What's the book called? Can't remember. They just said it so many times this episode, I can't remember right now. Oh, I'm drawing a blank on it. uh, oh, either way,
Mhm.
they did a really good job of, doing, it is a, wow, this is so, what does this even have to do with the original,
Yeah.
But it was a interesting way to do the showing it, making the common man understand it,
Yeah.
But yeah, and like, especially if I imagine I have a little sister, so I've been to a couple, sort of plays or musicals,
Mhm.
whatever, from school, and yeah, they're pretty much all the fucking same. So
Yeah.
like, seeing something like that would have been really cool.
Mhm.
It'd be very impossible to do in real life, but you know,
Mhm.
uh, as a you know, I like the message of I am a fan of adapting stuff and making the adaptation very different,
Right.
or being able to do whatever you want to do with it. Like even the
Mhm.
the Helen Keller doesn't talk, Helen Keller doesn't sing, but it's like, but that was what made everybody in the audience be able to finally relate to them.
Yeah.
Like being able to, and that's a very musical thing,
Mhm.
to have a character who would be deafer and blind and still be able to have like a the lights go out behind them and they're in their own
Yeah.
universe singing right now. Um, but yeah, I thought that was a really,
Mhm.
like, as a musical by itself, like not like the episode is musical, but
Mhm.
like as a in-universe musical, I think it's a really good idea for a musical.
Yeah. And I've never performed in a musical, but like as a theater kid for a bit, I did appreciate the the realism of just doing stage stuff and how insane it gets sometimes.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I've only been like a sort of like whenever my English class is done, something like that. So I
Mhm.
don't have much experience, but I have a little
Yeah.
bit.
Especially like the I mean, it's much more extreme because they're fourth graders, but the comedy of having like your one teacher or like your teacher's husband come up and play a part, like
Oh yeah.
like usually it's just in rehearsals, but just the visual dissonance of like, why are you here?
Oh yeah, the Les Miserables. So bad at trying to say that.
Les Miserables.
Yes, there you
Mhm.
go. Yeah, he added such a great element to this.
Yeah.
Just just the voice quirk of just making him sing basically every
Yeah.
single line was so funny.
Mhm.
Anything else you want to say? I'm gonna check my notes.
I'm also glad that we split the role of adult theater person into like theater person who is like, actually a good person overall, and then the evil one.
Yeah, yeah.
Like again, usually if you do a plot like this, it is one or the other. It's very hard to get both.
That's true. Yeah, I didn't think about that.
Especially because like I was waiting for Les Miserables guy to do the evil turn or something at some points. Like I was surprised that they played him straight as just a guy who does community theater who's also just helping out these fourth graders.
Yeah,
I really thought he was gonna touch Cartman or something.
like I think that twist there was the end with not like twist, but like
Uh-huh.
the joke there was at the end with Cartman being
Yeah.
like, "Why is he singing? He's not allowed to ad lib," and then the
Mhm.
audience accepting it, which is basically what Cartman was trying to do the whole movie.
Yeah.
I mean the whole episode.
Mhm.
So okay, when we were going around to the people, who all were like saying their sad thing,
Yeah.
going on, the vast majority of them, not all of them, but the vast majority of them were characters that we have seen before in some
Okay.
form or another.
Huh.
Most notably, I think one to bring up would be the one who was asking about their mom dying. Was in Summer Sucks when all the snow thawed and he was under the snow. He was like the missing boy.
Oh.
That's who that was.
Okay.
Kevin. But yeah, the other people we have seen in past episodes, whether some of them we just seen in the backgrounds,
Right.
before others they've had actual speaking roles. Um, yeah, that was really the only one that's notable enough to really mention. Most of the other ones are just like they were in the background of the scene. I mean, a few episodes ago in the Do the Handicapped Go to Hell? The girl who's was in the church and her like dad died, like thing fell on his head and killed him
Uh-huh.
in the church. She was the one who the dog died.
Oh, really?
That was the same girl. Yeah.
Okay.
But yeah, that's pretty much it for this episode. Not a whole lot for this one. Do you have anything else to say before we leave, go and leave.
Yeah, I think we covered it all.
Yeah. That's it. See you guys for the next one. Until then, get the fuck out of here.